Hey guys, so in this video, I'm going to show you how the website works and how it connects back to Honey. So in the other video, I had set up a test job and a test subcontractor. And what I've done is assigned several things to him. So this is the website. It's thehoneyportal.com. Automatically takes you to this login page. This is my subcontractor username. Remember, I said they needed to be unique. And the password, I'm going to sign into that. Now I have something that's going to ask me to save it. I'm not going to do that. But this shows the jobs, all the cycles for this job because it's all one job at the moment, but it shows all the cycles that are assigned to me as a sub. This is the main page. It works fine on mobile as well. You can scroll back and forth on a little table on the mobile to see everything, but it can be sorted by job. It can be sorted by date. So if we switch to that, see it sorts by date. So you see the first one that you're supposed to get done, the next, and so on. Obviously, it's all the same job, so it doesn't really matter. It's not going to change anything on this. So what you do is you go in, they can go and view whatever it is they need to view. And I probably should put some plans in here. I realized I didn't do that. But when they start out on this page, they see the overview. They can see the address, any access codes, who the salesman is, the permit number if it's in there, and who it's with. If they click on the plans and they're in there, it'll actually pull up all of the plans for the job so they can see that. It'll pull up any photos that are associated with this cycle, and it'll also pull up any notes that are associated with this cycle. Here's one that came up because I've already gone through and done things, and just to test it out. But the other thing that's kind of cool about this is the checklist items. You have to make sure that they're completely done. This will force the people to do it. There's a couple of things that they can do. So they can come in here, they can add a photo, and you can actually, they can drag and drop one in, or they could take it from their camera. Now, what that did is it automatically uploaded the photo. And just because we want to go back, I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, this is done, and we're going to save that. And then I'm going to go over to Photos and let that download. And now you can see that that photo that I just uploaded is in here. And if we come into Honey on the same cycle, oops, I'm on the wrong cycle. So let's go into the gunite cycle. And we'll see that that photo is also in Honey. So that's a specific photo for this cycle, but I'm on the admin page, so it might look a little funny. But if we pull up the general job photos, that's the last photo that was added. Okay. So back to the website. It is required that they finish and sign off all of the cycles. I'll show you up front here. You can see that we're on the gunite cycle. So it doesn't have anything here. There's no checkbox. There's nothing here. But if I go back into the checklist and we say, okay, good, this one is done. And then this one's done. So they have to hit save for each one. So it updates in Honey. But now these are all signed off. Now it can be a yes or a not applicable if it's not. Sometimes the checklist items are not. Now when we come back to the home page here, now there's a button that says update. And essentially what that means for the subcontractor is they can tell the supervisors that they're done. So when you hit this, it's going to send some data to Honey. It's going to come back and it refreshed, and now this job is listed as done. And let's see, I can also show you. Let me get it real quick here, because I set myself up as the supervisor. Here is an email that I got that says this sub has completed all the checklist items for the gunite on this job as of this day. They're saying it's done, and it's telling you guys to go to the job site and confirm that it's fully complete and sign it off in Honey. So that way you're prepared, you know what's going on. It's an automatic system for that. And now it's got the green checkbox. So anything that is done or signed off has the green checkbox. And then it's up to you guys to do the sign off. Now, the other thing that works along with this, I'm not going to be able to show you on this one, but I will tell you that when you, well, I'll show you the sign off. So let's get this out of the frame for a moment and go into the job cycle for Gunite. And let's go ahead and sign it off. Say, yep, we confirmed it's good. We're good to go. So it does two things. Let me update my page. So what happens is it'll send an email to the sub saying, hey, supervisor has signed this off, and now it's listed as signed off. So we have all sorts of good things working on this, and we're ready to rock and roll. So this is how it works. You can show your sub, and they can see it's all ready, and you can communicate back and forth. You can also send notes in that notes field. So they can send you a note that says it's got something going on. You can send them notes, all connected to this cycle directly, and you can do it through Honey and through here. And that way you guys are on the same page, you know what's going on, and you can see progress as it goes. So there is that particular part on the website.